Jumping out the whip, shit cold. Watching my step ground froze. Most my days spent alone. Same with my bro, he knows. Ay, gotta pay dues. Walking in mud, you can check my.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey. So it's Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a joyous day, spending time with your family, fixing your meals. Even if you're just chilling like myself, y'all, we're not doing anything outrageous, okay? I am cooking, of course, but nothing outrageous, like we're not having any family over or we're not going to any family member's house. Because we generally like to go as a family when we go somewhere. So Mr. Lindsay has to work on Thanksgiving. Well, he has to work today. So, you know, we just typically do our thing at the house or whatnot. So I did start cooking last night. I stayed up till about, it was a little bit after 1 o'clock when I finally went in the bed. I still stayed up and like fumbled around on my phone till like 3 o'clock this morning, but because I've been following the Shanquella Robinson case. Girl, that case is oof. But anyway, so I was following that and then I eventually fell asleep. But I did close out the kitchen about 1 o'clock this morning. I worked yesterday, so I was able to get a little bit of prep in on one of my breaks, and then when I got off I continued on. And so the last thing that I prepped was the cornbread dressing. Mr. Lindsay ended up going to the store last night, so that was awesome. He picked up the things that I needed for that, and I forgot to tell him to get the celery, but it's okay, y'all, so no big deal. Anyway, so I made dressing a different way than I normally make it, so I'll tell y'all about that a little bit later on when I'm putting it in the oven and stuff. And my goal is to be done by 2 o'clock, everything cooked and ready to go. Now, it might be a little bit after 2. I'm saying 3 at the latest, I'm thinking, because I still have to put the macaroni and cheese together. I did boil the noodles and shred the cheese, but I was too tired to put it all together and make the cheese sauce and all that. So I just did the noodles and shred the cheese. The greens, they've been cooking in the crock pot. So they're basically... this morning I put them, well, before I started talking to you guys and getting ready, I did put them back in the crock pot. I took them out last night so that they could cool off and then put them in the refrigerator because they had been in the crock pot literally all day yesterday. I put them in there yesterday morning, so they've been like on low or whatnot, and I didn't want them to be like overcooked mushy because I got that smoked ham hock in there. So I did take it out last night, put it in the refrigerator, you know, after it was cooled down. And so that's now in the crock pot on warm. And I prepped the chicken. So last minute thought, one of the kids came by yesterday and I have a feeling that he's probably going to come back today, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to eat a plate. And then his sister, my stepdaughter, she might drop by today, so I don't know. So it dawned on me last night because he popped up yesterday. He just be, you know, he in and out, y'all. So these are grown stepchildren that I'm talking about, so he be in and out. But I have a feeling that one or both are going to drop by today, so I want to make sure I have at least enough meat. I only prepared a whole chicken, so last night before I went to sleep, I jumped on Amazon. It was like maybe like 2 o'clock, like 2 o'clock this morning, and I put it in order for some things, so I'm waiting on that. That should be on the way. Alright, so I've got my mac and cheese in the oven. Y'all, I'm fixing me a, I'm about to eat a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. So I got a little bit of bacon cooking. Turn that down. And I'm about to put my cornbread dressing in the oven. But y'all, I did something different. Y'all remember that ground turkey breast that I have in the deep freezer, and for months I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. And then I was kind of thinking like stuffed green peppers. Well, I sauteed some up last night, and then cooked it with some green peppers, onions, and mushrooms. And so hooked that up, did its thing, and let it sit overnight. So I'm about to put that in the oven, and hopefully it tastes good. Y'all, I've never, gotta get a new piece of foil, but I've never cooked it that, or made dressing that way before. And I've seen like recipes where people put like sausage in it and stuff like that, and I really need to use that ground turkey breast. I've got 2 more packs left, so I was like, you know what, why not? How bad can it be? Okay, so that's what we have going there. So I'm gonna stick that in the oven, and I've got my chicken going already, and I've got the oven on 375. So actually I'm gonna turn it down to 350 and just let everything kind of slow cook in a sense. And then I've got the potatoes. I prepped that last night. So I made like a brown sugar cinnamon nutmeg mixture with a little bit of salt, unsalted butter, and then put that in there. Oh, did I put ginger in it? No, I don't think I put ginger in there. I think I just did nutmeg, brown sugar, and cinnamon. And so I'm going to stick that in the oven. So pretty much all 4 of these are going to go at the same time. I'm going to slide them down here on this second shelf. Alright, y'all, so it's the next day, and I jumped out here this morning so that I could go get some more toilet paper, girl. We about to be out of toilet paper. I don't have any more paper towels, and I need some shampoo and conditioner for me and Olivia's hair. I have a little bit of that Cantu left, but it's not enough. It's only enough for like one wash, and that's not gonna work. I need to do Olivia's hair before she goes back to school on Monday, so and get that, and some more dish soap, because I'm down to the last what I have by the sink. That's all I have left. And girl, the dishes, I used a lot of it these past couple days preparing for Thanksgiving, which the food was so good, by the way. Oh my god, y'all, that food was the bomb. Everybody had the itis about, I say, around 7:30, 8 o'clock, because we ate, well, me and Olivia, well, I ate around like 5:30. The food wasn't done until about 4 o'clock. And y'all, I had a little bit of everything on my plate, and it was so good. I'm talking about so good. Even the cake. That cake was so moist. I used German chocolate cake mix, the box. But instead of using water, I used milk. Instead of using oil, I used a cup of butter. And with the eggs, it called for 3 eggs, but I used 4. And y'all, it was so moist, so fluffy. And the icing, I forgot that German chocolate cake icing, the icing that goes on that type of cake, has coconut flakes in it. And I don't like coconut, so I just did my own little rendition of the icing. I did vanilla icing, and then I had some caramel cubes in my pantry, so I melted those with a little bit of milk and butter and made like a sauce. I put the icing on the cake, sprinkled the walnuts, sprinkled some walnuts on top, and then drizzled a whole lot of caramel on top, y'all. Oh, it was so good. Oh, and inside the caramel sauce, I also put a little bit of brown sugar. So y'all, it was so good. But now I have to go get some household essentials. So, oh girl, it's raining out here too. But yeah, I'm about to go get what a couple things that we need for the house to take us through the week. So yeah, I'll come back in a minute, y'all, when the bus when I get to my destination. I am headed over here to the Kroger. So I went inside the Dollar Tree to kind of look around, and nothing is really going on in there. They're fully stocked on like Christmas stuff, like ornaments and stuff like that. So I might come back, because we're gonna reuse the Christmas tree that we've been using for the last few years, and then maybe next year I'll get a new tree, new ornaments, and all of that. So I might come back to get a couple of little ornaments to hang on the tree, depending on what we have. I have to pull everything out. But then I cut through the mall to go to the beauty supply store, so I'm done with that. And now I'm headed to get my toilet paper and paper towels. Y'all, they already have the Santa Claus situation set up inside the mall where you can take pictures with Santa. I know a lot of parents do that, but I was never that parent. Like, I never I just never came up with, just never been interested in getting photos taken with Santa Claus with Olivia. I guess because I always, like all her life, I, been telling her or teaching her about sitting on grown men's lap and stuff like that. So it's like hypocritical to excuse that for one day for a picture with Santa. Like, I don't know. I never really liked the idea of the kids sitting on a grown man's lap. Like, you know what I'm saying?